to my new channel, everybody. Pardon my glasses, I got bitten by a wasp about 2 days ago, so I still look kind of mongoloidish. But what is this all about? So, my name is Toma and I'm some kind of retired snowboard instructor, I would say. But in the summertime I was mostly traveling and I got into natural building materials, and I've discovered this eastern part of Europe called the Balkans, and specifically a place called Stara Planina, which literally means old mountain, which spans from kind of Belgrade, it starts, the capital of Serbia, and it goes all the way to Varna in Bulgaria at the Black Sea. It's absolutely amazing place when it comes to nature, and what's even more interesting, the prices to acquire property are very affordable here. It's a lot of fun. I have already multiple properties, and today is the day where I'm driving to one of them. Maybe I could show you some views right here. As you can see, my car is totally loaded. I have all sorts of tools and machines. And so here we are. This jungle I need to fight now with. I bought this property about a month ago. But I have another one as well nearby, and I have to finish some things there, so this is pretty much first time here. But hey, I'm running out of time. The sun is setting down, so this is gonna be a storming action. Let's do this. So this is probably a place where I'm gonna sleep, right here under a nice walnut tree. There's not much to see anymore, maybe with a headlamp, also not much. So yeah, this is the property. I'm gonna show you some more of it during the daytime. Now there is a mission to connect this hose to some kind of ventil down here. Alright, that will do. Mission. Life is a mission if you go kind of off grid, but it's totally worth it, you know. You do a little bit of work like this and you get a lot of freedom back after. Some kind of success. Whoa, that's powerful. Wow. So hello, I have survived my first night at this property. Let me show you how my camp setup looked like. So yesterday I have cut out here this little path and a little place for my tent. The build was actually built quite fast, but I wouldn't go for this one knowing how it's built. I like the traditional igloo tents, but hey, we're here because of this house. Before I get into showing you the insides and details of the building itself, I'm gonna cut some jungle. So this might look quite cool. I'm attempting to uncover this wall. So the whole building will pop up. "15-year-old jungle." Alright, let's see if it's gonna work. Obviously didn't rain for a month, so it's perfect safe condition to do so. But what to do with that, you know? Something, at least half of it must disappear. Check this out, this makes amazing effect. Yeah, so hopefully 1 hour later I can call this a parking space. Making smoke signals all the way to Americas. Because my work here for today is nearly done, let me give you the long-awaited final tour of the property. So, fire is still burning. Here we have cleared out the east-facing wall, which totally needs some repairs. Now, there is a staircase leading upstairs, but that's gonna wait a little bit. Here was some more trimming and cutting. So we have the view from the plot, from the garden. There's this amazing walnut tree giving nice protection from the sun. So I don't know the measurements of this house, but it's not that small, it's not that big. I think it's actually perfect. It can be some kind of cafe at the end of the world, or just some little Airbnb. Here you can see a little bit of the actual construction. So you have this rock foundation with basement, and then there are beams connected with these branches, and there is mud filament. So it's very traditional, super easy to repair. All these holes can be just filled in with fresh mud. Here is one of the worst parts that need to be repaired this year. Absolutely. This will be one of the first works that need to be renovated, so the building is not degrading further. But I hope that by the end of this summer things like that will be finished. I'm planning to knock down all this material, which is just some kind of mud honestly, and fill it with nice plaster, so the rocks are well visible, like the neighbors, for example. I think that's absolutely amazing house. So if I make something like that out of it, it will be amazing. Same will come here. These stairs need to be heavily repaired. And now we go for the basement, where I have successfully installed some water. Actually, if it's fully open, it's much more powerful. Maybe now. Yep. There used to be electricity inside here, so I don't know what they did here. Maybe they even lived here a little bit. But I guess I will make it a wine cellar or something like that. A storage room, you know. So let me take you upstairs now. Which is by no means fancy, but before I run out of battery, let's quickly check it out. So here we have the steps that are already bended and twisted by gravity. So yeah, here we have some old kitchen. Here is one room with whatever rubbish you can find. Some old bed, and yeah, they used some new plaster material to I can see there is one broken tile that needs to be fixed, but it's not that bad. Overall the roof is in very good condition. We have some kind of view from the window. Yeah, quite nice, huh? And finally, last but not least, there is the biggest and lightest room. So this will be the main living space, and the view here, awesome. So yeah, thank you for watching till this point. Subscribe for more videos and insights from the Balkan like this. Hopefully it was at least a little bit entertaining. I'll try my best. I have a lot of footage from my previous property still available or prepared already, so await more to come. And if you would like to know anything about this geographical region called Stara Planina, the old mountain, let me know in the comment section and I'll get to you once I get on the computer. So until next time, do widzenia.